we've got a tarp on the floor. This aluminum oxide is quite expensive and the glass bead was more expensive, and I burned through that very quickly. Here's a little sneak preview so far of the work in progress, and you can see traces of the polychromatic blue in some of those nooks and crannies, the little creases where someone wasn't able to remove the paint. And there's the frame number that I've showed you in the past. It's just fabulous now that it's bead blasted. That's all come out nice and clear. And then an interesting designation down here as well, down on this lug, F1. Hopefully someone will be able to help me understand what that means. And then, as you can see, just going along the frame, this comes off quite easily. So the black comes off easily, the red comes off quite easily, but the white is very difficult to get off. That hopper thing there as well, that's a Harbour Freight thing as well. That's been really good. Saves you having to reload the top loader as well. You just pour the £50 into there and you'll see we're going down very quickly. And then of course full face mask. So we'll just keep on going. It might be another session, I only have so long today. Nearly got all of it back. We can recycle that and use that next time I come back. That's a lot left over. God, that's tons, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. I'm so happy I was able to do that. This is at the end of the second session. I spent maybe 3 hours doing it this afternoon and made good progress. You can see no rhyme or reason to the approach I've taken. Just kind of got bored, so I tried different sections, but I will come back obviously and verify that I've got everything. But it does a really nice job. And again, there's the numbers, very nice and clean. And I've found little frame numbers as well. This is the other side, the other gusset. And this has got an F2 designation, again with a polychromatic blue. Here's the F1 piece on the headstock. I'm going to spin round, and it's right there. And I'm assuming these are the individual frame parts that were used by Reynolds when they were putting the frame together. So maybe one more session should do this. I'm back again. Just another session, making some progress. I think I've pretty much completed the front end now. I'm now just working on some of the other tubes. Here is the frame and swing arm finally stripped. It took at least 5 hours to complete that. So it's a lot of work, and I have a whole new appreciation for the guys that do this for a living. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. But anyway, I'm really glad that I did it, and here it is. There's still quite a bit of work to do. I didn't get into some nooks and crannies, so I need to finish those off by hand. There's also a few scratches and scrapes and bumps as well on the bike that I'll probably fill as part of the painting process. But what I probably won't do is remove some of the original weld splats and other imperfections, let's say, in the frame. I'm just going to leave those as they were, as they are original. And then, as you can see clearly, the polychromatic blue paint was painted directly onto the raw and bare metal frame as well, so no undercoat on this at all. On the swing arm, obviously I'm going to be replacing those bushings because I media blasted those as well, and they were probably worn anyway. And it's great to see the original frame numbers stamped, as well as some other part numbers as well, these sub-assembly parts that were part of the frame making process. And then that side stand area, the kickstand, is probably going to need some build up as well, so I have a friend that's kindly offered to build that up with some weld and then grind it down, make it a little bit more substantial. So the next phase will be to prime the frame as soon as I can. As you can see, there's a little bit of flash rust occurring, and then we'll start thinking about painting it. Got some good news to share about painting soon. That's going to be another video, of course, but I hope you're enjoying it. It's a little slower than I expected with everything else that's going on at the moment, but it's still a really enjoyable project. So take care of yourselves. I'll speak to you again soon. Okay, see ya.